Hello, everyone. So today we're talking about technical analysis. When you pull up your chart, the first thing you want to identify is the market structure. Market structure literally means the structure of the market. If the price has been making new highs and new lows. So market structure is, it could be price making higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. That means it's going up, uptrend, or downtrend, meaning making lower highs and lower lows. Or the market could be ranging, not making new highs, not making new lows, just ranging between a particular high and a particular low. The fourth one is choppy. The market could just be choppy, no structure, just choppy, makes no sense. New highs, no new highs, no new lows, no consecutive new highs or lows, just choppy, and it's not ranging at the same time. All right, so I like to analyze my pair from higher time frame, say monthly, then weekly, then daily. So let's analyze Ethereum, for example. This Ethereum on a daily time frame. And then take a look at from September 2021, the market made a bottom here. So when you identify this, try to understand the market from the left side, say where the market has been coming from, the past. Not just, you don't just jump into what the market is currently doing. You have to understand what the market has been doing before it gets the current price of the market. So market made a bottom around September, October 2021. And then from here, made a new high, went up, and then formed a double top here, right? After making this double top, market did not make a lower low. That's the first sign of changing trend. At first, it bottomed, but this is not enough reason to conclude that the market's trend has changed. So it went up, formed a double top, and then it didn't make any new low. It didn't make a lower low. And because the market didn't make a lower low, instead it broke this resistance and then it kept going up, making new highs and new lows. Can you see? So this is how to draw a trend line. Draw a trend line connecting the highs and the lows. Yep. So as you can see, market was making new highs and new lows. I'm gonna delete this now. And there you go. You can see price was going up. Up means making new highs, making higher highs, and then higher lows. This low is higher than the previous low. So this makes it a higher low. This high is higher than the previous high, which makes this a higher high. And then a higher low, which is higher than this previous low, like that. So that's how you know it was trending upwards. That's how you identify the trend. So now, market kept trending up between 24th of September to 10th of November, right? And then at this point, market stopped making new highs. And instead of making another high at this point, it made a double top. First top, then a double bottom here too, then went up, which means that buyers could not take the price to a new high. They couldn't break this resistance to form a new high. So the moment market stops forming a new high, when the market is trending up and then it stops making new high, that's like the first sign of a change in market structure. Then the moment it makes a new low, it's confirmed downtrend. So here we had a double top and then a new low, because this low, this particular price level is lower than the previous low here. So that's why, that's the confirmation that the trend has changed. So the trends changed November, 30th of November, as you can see here. And then This is a downtrend. Downtrend because markets was making lower highs and lower lows. Look at it. This high and then this low. Then this high here is lower than this high, makes it a lower high. And then this high is lower than this high. This high is lower than this high. This low is lower than this low. This low is lower than this low. And like that, market was making lower highs and lower lows. So now I've been able to explain uptrend and downtrend just with Ethereum charts, right? So what you want to understand, what identify first when you open your chart is the trend of the market. Is the market trending up or is the market trending down? Then it's also possible market shouldn't make new highs or new lows. So let me look for a ranging chart here. I think Ethereum had it too. So let's go to lower time frame. All right, look at this. Price has been ranging between this high and this low. There is this low, market price bounced from here to this high, then came back here, and then it's going back right up. Ranging, it's not breaking this resistance, and then it's not breaking the support. So let me explain resistance and support. Resistance level, it's a level where selling pressure is high, while the support is a level where the buying pressure is high. Basically, at the support level, the buyers are present and then they take the price up. Means once price reaches the support level, price tends to bounce and go up. While once the price reaches a resistance level, as you can see here, selling pressure is high, so it goes down. Just picture it as a ball between the ground level and then the ceiling level. So when you bounce a ball on the floor, once the ball falls on the ground, it goes back up, right? And then once it hits the ceiling, it goes back down. So the ceiling is like the resistance, while the floor is like the support here. So once price gets to the support, buying pressure is high, and then price goes up. And then once price gets to the resistance, selling pressure is high, then price comes down. Now, it's possible that the price breaks the support and then the support becomes the resistance and it goes down. So, for example, yeah, let me look for it. I hope you understand support and resistance and then ranging market. In a ranging market, it becomes inevitable for price to either break upwards or break downwards. If price break upward, it's going to break the resistance and then the resistance turns to support. And then if price breaks the support, it's going to turn into a resistance. It means the market keeps going downwards. I'm trying to look for an example. All right. Here, for example, now, this was a support. This was a support level. Price bounced from here and then went up. And then from here to this is supposed to be a support, but price couldn't bounce from here. The buying pressure wasn't high enough for buyers to take take the price upwards. So this support got broken. Can see on the 18th of February, the support got broken and then it became a resistance. You could see as of 19th of February, as a 19th of February, buyers were still trying. The green candle represents the bullish candle, while the red candle is the bearish candle. Now, bullish candle means bullish candle is the candle where the opening price of the candle is lower than the closing price of the candle. So meaning the candle opened at a lower price, and then buyers were able to pull the price up, and then the candle closed higher than the opening price. So this is quite obvious. The green candle, as you can see, opened here and then closed here, opened here at 2468 and then closed here like that. While the bearish candle, which is the red candle, you can see opens higher, closes lower, it goes down, it's bearish. So when I say bearish, it means it's going down. When I say bullish, it means it's going up. So by looking at the candles, you'd be able to tell which is bearish and which is bullish. So here now, back to support, turning resistance. This was a support at 2,800, and then it broke, and then it retested the same support. You'd probably see this clear on the 1 hour time frame. Can you see it? This was a support. Price when price hit the support, it went up, and then it came back down. It went up a bit, forming a lower high, right? Then it broke the support, and then this support became a resistance. A resistance because see, it broke the support downwards, broke the level downwards, and then it retested and became a resistance. At this point, it means the selling pressure became higher and then price started going down. Also, a resistance could become a support, just like this support had become a resistance. So let me look for a resistance turning support. Resistance turning support. All right, take a look at this. Price kept coming down, right? And then from here, the support level, buyers were present here, buying pressure was higher, and then resistance. No, this used to be a resistance, right? And then price broke this level, and then it became a support. So now it's possible this same support now, right? This is a resistance here. 2,800 is a resistance, and this is a support. Now, if price goes up, price is not making, this is a double bottom, for example, now, right? Price is failing to make lower lows, meaning the buying pressure is higher, could be higher right now than the selling pressure. So if this price goes up like this and then breaks this point, this is a support, right? Price goes up, it's the resistance, comes back down to the support. Oops, did I just delete my resistance? All right, this is the support, right? This is the resistance. And then this is the resistance. It could become support if price does this. It's the resistance. Why is my path doing this? Then it goes right up. Why is this doing this? All right, basically, if the price goes up like this, breaks through this resistance, then we test this resistance, it becomes support, and then it continues to go back up. So when price does something like this, it means this resistance now becomes the support. This resistance becomes the support, and then that's how this resistance becomes a support, and the trend changes to uptrend. You can pull up your charts and then identify basic support and resistance level. And you bear in mind that support could become resistance, whilst resistance could become the support as well. And that's how it happens. So, all right. Remember, I said it's both. I'm just looking for an example where price has played out that way before of resistance becoming support. USD has been strong. All right, so after identifying your support and resistance, right, need to say this: buying at a support level and selling at a resistance level is enough edge in trading. It's just enough edge in trading. So long as you're not making the mistake of selling at the support, thou shalt not sell at a support level. It's like a law. And thou shalt not buy at a resistance level unless the resistance has broken to become a support or the support has broken to become a resistance. You should not sell or buy either ways. So for example, okay, let's just stick to ETH. So now this, for example, now this is still a resistance, right? And you should not buy at this point, this particular resistance. You should not buy here until it has broken this resistance like it did here and then retested. Now, this retest is the perfect place to buy, which is like 2005, 2006 is the good place to buy. And then once you buy up to 2,800. Now you can see this is forming a resistance again. This resistance is a good place to close your buy positions. So once you see a resistance and then you are buying, you've been buying, you had a buy position open and then you get to resistance, what you should do is close your buy positions. It means we are at the resistance, take your profits. At the same time, it could mean that if you're bearish, if you've been bearish, meaning you're not bullish, you don't want to buy that particular pair, you want to sell. Once you see a resistance, it means you should sell. That's your entry. So if I'm going to sell this pair, for example, now, after this resistance and this particular rejection, which I think I actually did sell this pair at this double top. It was a double top for me, so I sold right here. And then the moment it got here and I saw this doji candle, I had to take my profits, but I did not buy. I did not buy ETH because I'm not bullish on ETH. But if this support breaks to become a resistance, I'm definitely going to sell. So identifying support and resistance is one thing. You should also note what you should be doing at support and resistance level. At support level, you should buy. You're either buying at a support level or you're closing your sell positions once you see a support. While when you see a resistance, what you should do is to open your sell positions or to close your buy positions. That's what you do at support. That's what you do at the resistance. And if you want to sell and if you're bearish, right? And then the market the market is a support, you should not sell until the support gets broken to become a resistance. The support must become a resistance before you open your sell positions, basically. And if you have been buying, you bought because it's at a support. The moment the support breaks to become a resistance, what you should do is close your buy positions, take your loss, and walk away. That's why it's important to note your support and resistance level. If you're buying here, for example, if you open your buy positions at 2.6, your stop loss should be just below this candle, which is 2560. Like this. So if you're buying here, right? If you're buying here and then you opened your buy position at this level, your stop loss should be around here, 2560, and then your take profit should be here, 28, which is the previous resistance. I mean, your risk reward ratio. If you watched my previous video, if you've not watched my previous video on risk reward ratio, then you should go check it out. So long as your risk reward ratio is high, then you wouldn't have problem taking your loss. The moment it turns to, if you bought here at the support and say, for example, it broke the support and became a resistance, what you should do is take your loss and then try again later. So if your support turns to resistance and you have a buy position opened, you should close your buy position. And then if you add a sell position opened at a resistance and then the resistance turns to support, it happens. What you should do is just close your sell positions and then wait for another resistance to sell if you want to sell. It doesn't mean that once you take your loss, you have to enter the opposite trade. It doesn't necessarily mean. Just wait for your setup another time and take it. So I'll be taking trades at support, buying at support and then selling at resistance. And then I'll be making videos about it and posting, so you would know that buying at support and selling at resistance is just enough strategy for you to make money in this market, is enough edge for you, especially when you see a double top or a double bottom. Is just probably all you need to make money on this market. All right. If there's something you do not understand, please leave a comment for me. Let me know. And if there's any other thing you'd like me to explain further about this, leave a comment. Let me know. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned because we'll be doing more of technical analysis and taking off trades now. If you haven't liked or subscribed, kindly like and subscribe to my channel and share. Thank you. See you later.